Epistemology is the theory of knowledge, the branch of philosophy that inquires into the nature and the possibility of knowledge. It deals also with the scope and limits of human knowledge and with how it is acquired and possessed. But what do we mean by knowledge? Perhaps our ideas go something like this. Knowledge is my grasp of truths about how the world really is. But there are a surprising number of problems with this statement. Firstly, for reasons we shall explore, we cannot assume that knowledge gives us access to the world as it really is. Secondly, we tend to think of our knowledge being true, but we know that both we and others have made many errors about truth in the past. Why should we think we are right now? Thirdly, this model assumes that knowledge somehow tracks the world, observing it passively. But as often as not, it is the other way around. Our belief systems, systems of knowledge, mold our perceptions of the world. Consider the placebo effect. My belief in a dummy pill may make a difference to my real world. We tend to be rather too certain about what we think we know. This is fine for everyday tasks like driving to the shops. False certainty works in our favour when we're probably right, so long as we're smart enough to spot evidence of likely errors and deal with them in a flexible way. I need to drive around the new roadworks, not straight into them. However, our everyday knowledge systems do not always work. Philosophers are very cautious talking about truth. Firstly, what we think of as truth might turn out to be wrong, and secondly, if it happened to be true, then how would we be sure? Philosophers are generally more inclined to talk about truth claims, that is, statements, which are offered as candidates for possible truths. Philosophers also talk about truth-seeking practices. Knowledge is generally agreed as being an awareness of something that has a strong truth claim. Thus, given our fragile grasp on truth, we should always be cautious about our truth claims. However, we all have beliefs, things that we take to be true, whether or not they are.